Now, recently, I don't know about you, but anime games in this current day and age have not been hitting. Like nowadays, anime games, they don't feel the same. They don't feel any type of, hype or, any type of, you know, I'll say like good feeling playing them. I don't feel that kind of way anymore when playing an anime game. And I mean, there have been some, you know, interesting titles out recently, but you feel me? Like I said, they haven't been hitting the same because I just feel like every anime game is following, the same format. And what I mean by that, it just feels like it's the same thing over and over and over again. Like, for example, you look at, Bleach Brave Souls, sparkingzero, Storm Connections, etc., etc. It feels like it's just all the same thing, the same arena style, the same, free v free PvP style, and it's kind of boring. We're not getting those games that, we used to get. Everything now just feels the same. Like a good example of, doing something completely different was, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I talked about that game and what I thought about it, and again, still one of the best games in the Dragon Ball franchise for sure. It's definitely up there as one of the best. And, I feel like more anime games should follow, that same kind of route. Because again, it's way better. That game was a really fun experience and it was really fun to play. And, I hope they do more games like that. But, with what we have now and the upcoming games, you don't feel that sense of interest or hype or anything like that, because again, it's the same thing. sparkingzero came out, it's basically like, updated Tenkaichi or its own game, and that shit flopped. Bleach Brave Souls, the newest game, I literally forgot it existed because again, it followed the same kind of format, like, Storm, sparkingzero, or Tenkaichi, and all these other games like that. And again, the same thing. The Demon Slayer game, same exact thing. Like I said, it's just like every game now, they just lack originality and they just feel like the same copy paste stuff, like 2K and 2K and Call of Duty. Like it just feels like the same exact thing over and over and over. And I don't really want to be negative, but like I'm honestly just getting tired of anime games in general. Like I said, sparkingzero came out and we all thought that was going to be the game, the saving grace that, brought us back to, the magic of having anime games. But I mean, you can see for yourself what happened with this game. It came out, did its thing. It was good for like a good 2 months or 3 months. And, no one's barely playing it now. And it sucks. So yeah, Storm Connections, again, it was just a copy and pasted Storm 4. Nothing really improved. They did make some changes, but it was like basically the same game, but just like DLC added on pretty much, except it was a new game and you had to pay $70 plus for that new game. So there is that. The Demon Slayer, again, same thing as the Storm games, because I mean it was from the same developer, so pretty much same thing. And the Bleach Brave Souls game, again, it literally does things that has been done in almost every other anime game you could think of. And again, I don't know, it just feels really boring and it feels like the same thing over and over. And I know a lot of y'all people are probably tired of it too, and we want like a, distinctive, intuitive anime game. But, I don't feel like we are getting there. Now, I did see things about the new My Hero game and all that coming out, but it looks interesting, but I don't really follow that anime that much, so I don't have much to say about that. But yeah, man, I really don't know. I just don't feel like anime games, anime games in general, they just don't hit. I don't know. Some people may disagree, some may agree. They just, don't hit to me. I don't feel, any excitement or anything like I used. Like again, back in the day when we had like, Budokai games, Tenkaichi games, the earlier Storm games, and all those other anime games back then, you felt some kind of enjoyment when playing them. Again, the Ultimate Ninja series 2 for Naruto, the PS2 games and all that. Like, you guys get the point. Like, The older anime games back then just felt way more magical and better, but nowadays, you play these new games based on anime, and again, they feel like the exact same thing. They don't feel, you know, distinctive. They don't feel new. It's just the same copy and pasted shit, and it's kind of boring. So yeah, I just personally feel like anime gaming in 2025 onwards, is just going down the hill. Like, it's really bad. It's not that good. There's nothing interesting to play right now, and don't even come in the comments and say, sparkingzero and Bleach and all that, because I'm not gonna hold you. Those games are ass. So don't even come in the comments and say anything. But yeah, me personally, I just feel like anime gaming in 2025 is just pretty much cooked. Or anime gaming in general, not just even the year. Anime gaming in the most recent years, and anime games in general have just been straight up ass. I'm not gonna hold you. So yeah, that's my take on, current day anime games and stuff like that right now. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you guys agree, disagree? Do you guys feel like anime gaming is in a bad spot right now as well? Drop your comments down below. Let me know. Hit that like button, hit that sub button, turn on those notifications. I'm always liking and reading comments and all that stuff. So, drop your thoughts and feelings down below and let me know. And yeah, I'm NeonV2. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy and peace out. I'm out of here.